Hey guys, welcome to the Lifestyle Entrepreneur GROWhow System. I'm just so excited that you're actually on this course. And basically over the next 21 days, what we want to do is to kickstart your big ideas. Now the first thing I've got to ask you is, of course, what's the big idea? What's your big idea? What is that thing that, keeps you up at night, that wakes you up in the morning, that's, at the forefront of your mind? It's in your head all the time and it's in your heart. What is that big idea that really drives you, and that if you don't do something about it, you're going to probably go a little bit doolally? So the first question is, what's the big idea? And what we want to cover in this overview is really what the course entails, but everything hinges on this big idea. What we want to do is you come with an idea and you actually leave with a plan, but not just a plan that you're actually already implementing and acting on, so that something starts to happen. Now, my name's Colin Tomlin, and I want to teach you this system that really will change your life and the world around you. And I guess the first question you're going to ask is, well, why should I listen to you? Well, I was made redundant 15 years ago from the UK's largest financial services company. Fell in love with being a lifestyle entrepreneur and really never looked back. And in that time, I've trained, or since then rather, I've trained and spoken to thousands across the world, created an online magazine read by almost 10,000 people, as well as released my best-selling book, The GROWhow Experience. And I do all of that for one reason, and that's to help you to discover, define, and deliver your big ideas. You see, I'm daft enough to think that every single person here on planet Earth was placed here with something that they were wired to do. And the challenge is to discover what that thing is, to be able to define it, in other words, to articulate what that is, and then to start delivering it or make an impact in that particular area. So that's in essence why we're here, to help you discover, define, and deliver your big ideas. And of course, you can see online issues of Experience Growth magazine, which are really entrepreneurs' tales, tools, and tips. And unsurprisingly, the book The GROWhow Experience is really a journey to discover, define, and deliver your big ideas. Now, what are we going to cover over the next 21 days? And you may well be asking, why 21 days? Well, 21 days is really the time taken for something to become a habit. And our aim, our belief, our intention for you is, at the end of 21 days, lifestyle entrepreneurship is a habit that you will live and exhibit for the rest of your life. So in Module 1, we're going to talk about the possibilities matrix, and it's really the tool to work out the lifestyle you are wired and fired up for. Lots of people start with an idea, but they don't know what to do with it. And what we want to do is take that idea and start crafting it into a lifestyle. And, entrepreneurship, in our view, is really a lifestyle. It's not a career. And in fact, it's something that Richard Branson says, and I quote, "Entrepreneurship is not a career, it's a lifestyle." And so lifestyle entrepreneurship, which we'll explain a little bit further in this module, is exactly that, a lifestyle. So the possibilities matrix takes that idea and it starts saying, what does this look like as a lifestyle? If I were to spend my days doing this thing, what would it look like? So that's Module 1. In Module 2, we use something called the picture tool, where we take that idea further and that notion of a lifestyle a little bit further, and we start creating the various elements of that lifestyle, and create what for you will be the perfect lifestyle, because it's a lifestyle where your vision, your mission, and your values are completely aligned, and it's something that you get up and you are wired to do. So it's something that's quite natural to you. So the picture tool creates that thing so that you have a clear picture of your vision, your mission, and your values. Module 3 looks at the hedgehog concept. Now, it's people buy into lifestyle and they buy into vision, they buy into mission, they buy into values, but they don't buy those things, they buy products. So how do we take that vision, mission, values, and all that lifestyle that we've just created, how do we put that into an actual product that people can buy? And that's what we do as part of Module 3, the Hedgehog concept. And then Module 4, it's great to be able to have a product, but without the right business model, then your business isn't commercially viable. Because of course, if you produce something which costs you £15 and you sell it for £10, then that's not a commercially viable business. So we look at the business model and say, okay, how do we create this vehicle for making this thing commercially viable? And then we look at the marketing and sales funnel, because of course people don't just come, well, sometimes they just come across products, but the vast majority of very profitable companies have become very good at building their marketing and sales funnel so that they get people to be brand aware or product aware and then take them through this funnel where they become not just singular buyers, but repeat buyers. And that's what the marketing and sales funnel is all about, getting prospects into your business and converting them into buyers. Then Module 6 is all about, defining the type of person that you're serving. What does that person look like? What do they wake up in the morning and do? What do they think? What are their actions on a day-to-day basis? What do they have for breakfast? Because once we understand this person or those persons, then we're better able to serve them. So in Module 6, we introduce it to the fad way of working out the profile of your perfect customer and, very importantly, where to find them. And of course, Module 7 is committed to action. All of these ideas are nothing unless you implement them, unless you are committed to making them happen, and importantly, unless you have the right team to help to make it happen. So that's the 7 modules that we're going to cover over the next 21 days. How the thing is structured is that we will do a module, and then we will give you a day, possibly 2, depending on we've actually structured it so you get a day or 2 depending on which module it is, so that you can not only understand what we're talking about, but also implement it, because that's a key thing. And in this course, we are committed to you taking action. We're committed to giving you all the tools and the environment necessary that you take action. Now, we're going to deliver this course in a variety of ways. This is not a one-trick pony course. So just like you're watching the online video now, we're going to be giving you a video recording of all of the modules, of each of the 7 modules, and this will actually make it number 8, the overview module. So you can watch that video on any wired device, whether it be your phone, your tablet, your iPad, your Android tablet, or your laptop or your computer. Any device that's wired, you can actually watch it on, and that makes it extremely portable. So if you've got data, for example, if you're sat down having lunch at McDonald's or wherever you go to have lunch, or posh fancy restaurant, wherever it is, then you can take out your iPad, you can take out your phone, and you can actually watch the module. We'll also provide you for reference all of the slides that we feature during the presentation. So all of the slides will be downloaded or will be sent to you rather, or downloadable as PDFs. Now, because we are such a mobile generation, we're going to also provide you with an audio recording of the actual module. So whether you're running, driving, or walking, you can actually listen to it, and so that you further embed the learning and have enough or sufficient understanding to start applying the stuff. Now, we've broken this down into 7 modules so that it's easier to digest, so that you don't just get one big chunk and you don't know what to do with it. So each of the 7 steps is broken down into its own module which makes it easier to understand and ultimately to apply. And of course, you get a workbook with each of the modules so that you can start to jot notes down and get ready to apply the stuff. And because one of the things that we're committed to, as I said before, is taking action, we've created for you free access to a private Facebook group. And this is the group which will be the engine room of this course, really. And you'll have an opportunity, if you don't understand something, to ask a question, or if you want to share an insight, feel free to do so. But the group will be moderated by either myself or another member of the team. So that is so crucially important, because an environment and a community is one of the best catalysts to growth. Now, there are 4 key things we want to provide you. We want to provide you with answers. Now, anybody who's starting an enterprise or venturing into becoming an entrepreneur, they have loads of questions, and we have provided the 7 significant questions that you need to ask yourself and to ask others and to ask the market. And that really is the foundation and the backdrop to this course. And we not just tell you or share with you the right questions, but also how to get the answers that make all the difference. And as I said before, we provide you with access, not just access to information, but also access to a community, and also awareness of what it takes to actually make this thing happen, and who's done it before, and how you can learn from them. And importantly, we are so committed to you taking action. If we go through the 21 days and you sit on this learning and you think, even if you write me a great testimonial that says, Colin, this is one of the best online courses that I've been on when it comes to helping me to achieve my dreams, if you do nothing, then I would have personally failed you in my objective of transforming you into a lifestyle entrepreneur. So taking action is critically important. Now, you may well be asking, well, what's this whole lifestyle entrepreneur lark? What's the term lifestyle entrepreneur? Where does it come from? And what's the significance of it? And I want to introduce you to a guy called Lewis Howes. He is a former pro athlete, and at some point during his career, Lewis had a hand injury and he couldn't play football anymore. And he had an operation, and he was laid up on his sister's couch for over a year. And in that time, he explored the internet and looked at what he could do. And he came up with this whole concept of lifestyle entrepreneurship. So now he's, unsurprisingly, a lifestyle entrepreneur and an author. And I think in his first 2 years, he managed to turn over $2 million just to prove that this concept can actually work. And really, a lifestyle entrepreneur, rather, is someone that creates a business or a commercial entity with the sole purpose of altering, or rather with the purpose of altering or improving their personal lifestyle, and not for the sole purpose of making profits. Of course, making profits is important, because if you don't make profits, then you can't survive in business. But the key thing is about improving their personal lifestyle. So, for example, if you decide one day that you want to go, as I did ages ago, to Hungary to build homes for a time with Habitat for Humanity as part of your notion or idea of giving back to society. If you are working in a corporate environment, say you're an account manager at a law firm or a financial services company or in a design company, if you were to go to your boss with that idea, he would probably look at you with a very quizzical look and wonder if you'd lost your rocker, because of course, you can do whatever you want within your 4-week or 3-week allotted holiday. Lifestyle entrepreneurship is very different in the sense that you build your business around the kind of lifestyle that you want. So if you want to go off traveling for a month or 6 months, as long as you have a laptop and connection, you can carry on with your lifestyle enterprise, or you can carry on being a lifestyle entrepreneur. So it's about your lifestyle rather than solely making profits, and that's what defines what a lifestyle entrepreneur is. Now, how many of us have dreamed of sitting down in our ultimate office? For this guy, it's sitting on a tree on the edge of a beach somewhere. For this other guy, it's at the edge of Sydney Harbour, for example, laying down on the beach, looking across the ocean, looking across the city, but still carrying on with his work. For other people, it could be going across to Africa and giving back, whether it be volunteering in a charity, or if you're a teacher, for example, teaching in a school for a month or 2 months for free, because of course your lifestyle business gives you the opportunity of being able to do that. Or you may simply want to have enough time to stay at home and help you and see your kids grow up. Lifestyle entrepreneurship provides you all of those options. So I'm going to end where I started, which is asking you this question: what's your big idea? Now, before we start the next module, not tomorrow, but day after tomorrow, we want to ask you to think about this and take time to at least 15 minutes just thinking solely, what is my big idea? Why have I got this idea? And what difference could it make, not just to my life, but to society and humanity as a whole? So I'm going to leave you with that thought. What's your big idea? As I said, I'm really excited that you're on this course, and I just know that this course is going to transform your life and transform the life of others in your world. So what's your big idea? Think about that, and we'll see you on the next module.